So let's talk about the GA bleeding that we see in cirrhosis. So at the top of the screen, you see the liver, and then you see all the organs surrounding it, the stomach, the spleen, the small and large intestine that drain into the liver. So typically low pressure from the veins of all these organs is going into the liver for detoxification. What happens in cirrhosis is over time you get scarring and shrinkage of the organ, the liver itself, and because of all that scarring, the low pressure system in the liver now becomes a high pressure system. So you can imagine now that you have veins that now are becoming high pressure system because of backflow, because now they're going towards a high pressure liver system, which normally is supposed to be low. So those veins get very congested, and that's what we call varices. They're veins that are just enlarged and have high pressure. So the reason these patients bleed is because now you have a large amount of volume and pressure in these vessels that go into the intestinal tract, around the stomach, and into the esophagus. And now you are just primed for any kind of damage to the veins that could cause a massive GA bleeding because you have so much blood now backflowing into that area. So when you see variceal bleeding, you have large vessels with large volume and large pressure. So any tears where veins have thin walls can lead to this massive GA bleeding, upper in this case, or lower GA bleeding coming from the hemorrhoids, as you can see in this picture. Another thing too, because the spleen normally also would drain into the liver, you get the backflow into the spleen, also kind of sucking up platelets there. That is one of the causes of the low platelets in liver disease. And then now you have a combination of high pressure varices with lots of blood and low platelets that leads to this massive GI bleed that we see in liver disease.